I say, not run. Don't be afraid. I will not leave you alone.
He's amazing. He's like the white Muhammad Ali. He might not talk like Muhammad Ali, but he is the Muhammad Ali of the last generation.
With an all-time great, not a generational great, an all-time great. A generational great would almost dictate that Oleksandr Usyk is just a great in the last 10, 15 years. No. Oleksandr Usyk is a great.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, your trusted source for in-depth boxing analysis. Today we're dissecting the remarkable persona of Oleksandr Usyk. He's a fighter whose humility and skill have placed him firmly among boxing's all-time greats. When faced with audacious claims from a legend like Floyd Mayweather, Usyk's response was nothing short of remarkable, further solidifying his unique standing in the sport.
Hey, listen, boxing, it's sport and the gentleman. It's not a street fight. It's a boxing. Listen, boxing. It's a boxing. Say it again.
Do you think he was being dirty during the whole fight?
I don't have idea. I have no idea.
No.
Maybe.
Observers frequently point out the stark contrast between Oleksandr Usyk and Floyd Mayweather, particularly Usyk's notable absence of arrogance or ego. His ability to remain humble despite his considerable achievements is widely admired. This stands in direct opposition to Mayweather, who is often perceived as still believing in his own superiority over others in the sport. Usyk's grounded attitude and profound respect for boxing clearly differentiate him, demonstrating that profound greatness doesn't always necessitate pride or self-glorification.
One of the best of all time. I know a lot of people are kind of probably going to hear me say that and say, you're going too far, you this, that, because I've seen that straight away. As soon as Usyk did that, he's 2-time undisputed heavyweight, 1-time cruiserweight, 3-time undisputed. His resume, yes, look, at heavyweight, it's a lot of rematches. Just the way he's doing it.
Yeah.
And he's not just, okay, he could have 10 world, Deontay Wilder has 10 world title defenses.
Yeah.
Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury are the only ones you really have any kind of weight to them. Usyk is taking on the perceived either number 1 or number 2 in these defenses.
Yeah.
Fury perceived number 1. AJ at the time 1. Dubois number 2. He's taking like, all right, who's the next in line? Right, I'm fighting him.
Yeah.
That's the way he's doing it.
And he's doing it in a way in which is so beautiful to watch.
Derek Chisora has consistently lauded Usyk's incredible mental strength and boxing prowess. He characterizes Usyk as a mentally resilient and disciplined fighter who approaches the sport with intense focus. Chisora even humorously remarked that to defeat someone like Usyk, one would need to be sick, highlighting the extreme difficulty and frustration involved in fighting him. Chisora praised Usyk's movement, intelligence, and composure under pressure, recognizing him as a true master of the sport. He noted that while Usyk might appear amiable outside the ring, he transforms into a formidable and unyielding force once the bell rings.
Listen, what I'm saying is this, yeah. To beat Oleksandr Usyk, you have to be mentally disturbed in your head. Yeah?
You have to be mentally disturbed.
Yeah, because you have to understand.
Well, to take the fight in the first place.
Yeah, because when I saw him a couple months ago,
Yeah.
I had a coffee with him, we were just chatting. The guy lives in Ukraine.
Yep.
Yeah. He goes, oh, before I came on the plane, I was sleeping in my house, and then those missiles were going over my house, and I didn't want to go in the bunker. I was like, I'll just go to sleep. It's craziness, isn't it? I mean, like, now imagine you're in your house in Barna, Timbuktu, and then missiles are going. What are you gonna be like?
Yeah, he's cut from very different stuff.
Yeah,
isn't he?
exactly.
He's
So,
cut from
and
very
then
different
remember,
stuff.
so you have to come in there looking to go to the other side because he's looking to go to the other side. Mate, can you do us a favor? Can you stop beating us up? No.
Derek Chisora has boldly compared Usyk to Muhammad Ali, dubbing him the Ali of this generation. Chisora highlighted Usyk's exceptional footwork, precise timing, and high ring IQ, noting the rarity of a heavyweight moving with such agility. He emphasized that Usyk triumphs not through brute force, but by outmaneuvering opponents with grace and accuracy. Chisora finds Usyk's calm demeanor and confidence reminiscent of Ali's style, blending flair with intelligence. He concluded that watching Usyk is akin to witnessing poetry in motion, believing the Ukrainian has brought a refreshing elegance to modern heavyweight boxing, mirroring Ali's impact.
Everybody gets it wrong. You don't box this guy. It's like, how can I explain it to you in a way you understand? You can't box him.
He's just too good.
He's just unbelievable great. Yeah, forget good, he's amazing. Yeah, he's great, he's amazing. He's like the white Muhammad Ali. He might not talk like Muhammad Ali, but he is the Muhammad Ali of the last generation. You understand? We have to give him the credit where he's due. Yeah, he is that guy.
Prominent boxing promoter Eddie Hearn has joined the growing consensus that Usyk transcends a mere champion, identifying him as a once-in-a-generation fighter. Hearn underscored the rarity of Usyk's skill set, labeling him one of the most talented technicians in boxing in decades. His smooth transition from cruiserweight to heavyweight, while maintaining speed, timing, and composure, has astonished observers globally. Hearn's endorsement isn't just casual praise, it highlights how profoundly Usyk has redefined expectations for modern heavyweights.
Just, you're talking about one of the great generational. I watched the first 2 rounds, and Dubois looked really dangerous. Came out, backed him up, and then Usyk just decided, I can't allow him to back me up, so I'm going to go on the front foot and box aggressive here. And he knocked him spark out. Unbelievable, just a true generational great.
With his most recent dominant showing, Usyk has ascended into boxing's highest echelons. Analysts now rank him as the 4th greatest fighter of all time, an honor rarely bestowed upon active boxers. This recognition is rooted not only in his victories, but also in the caliber of his opponents, the manner of his wins, and his consistent excellence. His capacity to adapt across weight classes while defeating elite fighters on their home turf speaks volumes. Placing him among the sport's all-time best is no longer a stretch. It's a conclusion supported by data, performance, and his developing legacy.
Now what's yours, Jerry? What's yours?
Oleksandr is the 4th greatest fighter on my personal all-time list.
Wow.
It's number 4. He's only behind Ali.
Oh, on your all-time list?
All time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Only behind Floyd, Ali, and Manny. So, I'm really high on Oleksandr.
Oleksandr Usyk is more than just a champion. He symbolizes technical brilliance and tactical excellence. His calm demeanor outside the ring is a stark contrast to his razor-sharp instincts inside it. He doesn't seek attention, engage in trash talk, or pursue the spotlight. Instead, Usyk lets his performances speak for themselves.
The WBO, Frank Warren are very close. Joseph Parker is obviously a Queensberry fighter. So, there could be potential that they do what they did with this fight, what they did with the Dubois fight. It also means as well that, and maybe this is why, potentially it's because Riyadh season shows from November onwards, and I doubt we'll see Oleksandr Usyk in the ring this year because it's only July, but he's only fought, and I would imagine Usyk is going to be one of these 6 to 8 month type of guys. That's the way he's been over the last 2 years. So you're looking probably February next year at the earliest when he finally fights again. So for me, it's like, right, well, that will be after the Riyadh and Ring Magazine's pay-per-views end, as in they're not going to be doing pay-per-view anymore. Maybe they look at that fight and think, Usyk Parker, it's a fight that, with the greatest respect, and Oleksandr Usyk is a very big name, it maybe does need that pay-per-view wall behind it in order to facilitate the purses that they could potentially forking out for it. So maybe that's why Riyadh season won't do it. Now, the Zone obviously have not ruled out pay-per-views, they're still going to do pay-per-views.
Usyk's fight record speaks volumes. He has dismantled world champions and rising stars alike, and his victory over Daniel Dubois only enhanced his formidable reputation. Dubois, a physically imposing and powerful heavyweight, presented a significant challenge on paper, but Usyk neutralized him with strategic brilliance. Despite his dominance, Usyk has never allowed arrogance to set in. He remains grounded, never proclaiming himself the greatest, even as the world begins to do so. His humility sharply contrasts with the modern tendency for showmanship. In a sport often dominated by ego, Usyk's quiet confidence stands out as a refreshing exception.
It was sort of broken up in different directions. Even I wasn't sure because although I believe Usyk is the fighter of the generation in this weight class, he's at an age where, overnight you sort of show up and you don't have it anymore. Ali randomly lost to Leon Spinks around this age and whatnot, So you could get where all of a sudden, it's not there on the night. So, and you had
heavyweights takes 1 second, one split second, you're off.
Yeah, exactly. And you also had a very motivated Dubois to add to that second, who's a very powerful puncher and has sort of this bully mentality when he gets you in an uncomfortable position. But Usyk, flawless performance technically. You know, stepping out to that weak side consistently, mixing up the jabs, making things uncomfortable for Dubois rhythm-wise.
He seemed more aggressive, right? Normally, I think with some of the bigger guys, he slides to the weak side, slides to the weak side. This was different.
I think with Dubois, the psychology is kind of out of the bag in that you got to kind of bully the bully, you know, and Dubois came out trying to bully him a little bit, so he started touching him and hitting him, and he started taking it to him because you start backing him up, you start putting him in a situation where he starts to doubt himself, and Dubois doesn't really come back from that very often. As a matter of fact,
he doesn't bend, he breaks.
In the fight, I thought he's a little bit awkward, Dubois. I don't know, but
he's one of those awkward strong guys.
Yeah,
he's just like super strong, awkward as hell.
He goes down and he takes the full count, and then he just gets up at 10 and walks across the ring right in front of Usyk, who's celebrating middle of the ring, like with his hands up in the air. Just casually walks right by Usyk's celebration as if he didn't just get counted out to 10.
Foreman Ali. Remember, he walks right to his corner.
Yeah, but I was like, dude, you could have got up. It's like, you waited to 10, and then
he was a beaten man.
You waited to 10, and then not only you get up, you don't even have the presence of mind to realize, like, I'm walking right into the picture where he's celebrating.
Paulie, he was a beaten man before the first knockdown.
Oleksandr Usyk's journey is a masterclass in modern boxing. He consistently defies expectations, not through loud pronouncements, but through an unwavering commitment to his craft, humility, and unparalleled skill. From his calm response to Floyd Mayweather to the unanimous praise from the sport's most respected voices, Usyk has carved out a unique place in history. He is a testament to the idea that true greatness doesn't always roar. Sometimes it moves with elegant precision and speaks with quiet, undeniable power. What are your thoughts on Usyk's place in boxing history? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our in-depth analyses. Until next time, keep boxing.